As Donald Trump prepares to take office this Friday, many are waiting to see how the new American president's relationship with President Putin is going to develop. The BBC's Hard Talk programme has recorded a world-exclusive interview in Moscow with Russia's main opposition leader, Alexei Navalny. Stephen Sackur has asked the chairman of the Russian Progress Party how he feels when Donald Trump says we should be ready to trust Vladimir Putin.
It sounds disappointing for me, and it's bothering me because I have no idea why Mr. Trump so kind of Mr. Putin, because their views on politics, on particular issues, they 100% different. From migration to the economy, they 100% different politicians, but they like each other, and it's strange. But well, I would say that international relationships between Kremlin and foreign countries, they wasn't the hot issue inside of Russia. So, well, someone is good for Putin, someone is bad, it doesn't care for me.
But do you, in any sense, feel betrayed by an incoming US president who says that he regards working closely with Putin would be a great asset? Because in a sense that works against everything you are trying to achieve. You're trying to tell the Russian people that as long as Putin is in power, Russia is going to be facing sanctions, Russia is going to be isolated, Russia has no international future, and yet Trump's message is very different.
I don't like it, and I could say honestly that I'm irritated by this, but annoyed by this, but I don't feel betrayed.
See, the context here again comes back to Donald Trump, because whether it be on the Ukraine-Crimea issue or whether it be on Syria, Donald Trump has indicated that he can foresee the easing of sanctions, maybe even the removal of US sanctions on Russia, if Putin will work with him on what Trump regards as the big priority, which is the fight against jihadist terror and the so-called Islamic State movement. How would you feel if the United States eased sanctions against Russia?
I cannot support this part of sanctions which applied towards Russian economy in general, since I'm a Russian citizen. But I will be definitely very, very unhappy if Mr. Trump will ease and cancel this part of the section which apply to the particular personalities, like friends of Vladimir Putin, or Putin's oligarchs, or corrupt officials who is in his closest circle. Because actually this part of section is very nice for the Russian people, and it's supported by the Russian people.
But to put it bluntly, do you think Donald Trump cares about issues inside Russia, human rights, freedom, democracy?
Absolutely no, and I would say that previous administration and previous administration before Obama didn't care about this as well, practically. Some of them said something, but in general, they just don't care and don't have any delusion about this.
Are you absolutely determined, you talk about your run for the presidency, you're determined, come what may, to challenge Vladimir Putin in the election which we believe will come in 2018? You are going to run, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to run, and well, I'm not a naive person. I understand that Kremlin is very unhappy with me running, and I understand that they will do everything to prevent me from running. So I understand what's going on in Russia, and I understand a lot of risks, and I understand danger. But this is my country. I'm going to fight for my country, and I know that I'm right.
That's Alexei Navalny. You can see his interview with Stephen Sackur on our Hard Talk programme. We'll show you the time starting from the 19th of January. The time's going to come up in a moment. Here we go. GMT 0430 0930 1530 2030.